we interrupt your regularly scheduled podcast for this important announcement. Hi, Kiki.
Hi, Tuesday.
Never thought we'd actually have to do this, but we have to do this.
Unfortunately, this is an announcement we did not want to have to make.
Yeah. Life has lifed. And we've been doing this podcast for, as of this week, 5.5 years. And for the majority of those 5.5 years, we have done a podcast episode every single week, rain or shine.
Including through at least 2 hurricanes, I believe.
Yeah, 2 hurricanes, some illnesses, a couple of funerals.
I think we did it while I had COVID, while you had COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but last couple of months ago now, we made the decision to change from an every week release schedule to an every other week release schedule because life has just
Life be lifing.
Yeah.
Life do be lifing.
And life has lifed harder than it's ever lifed before in our respective existences in the last few weeks. So making it very difficult to get together and sit down and record something. You don't want to know how difficult it was to even do this, to get together and do this. So with a very heavy heart, honestly, we have to make the announcement that we are going to be putting the podcast on hiatus for the foreseeable future. And we apologize to anyone who this might affect. Again, thank you, listeners. Whether it's one or however many. If you've been with us the entire ride, or if you've just recently discovered us, we thank you for joining us on this journey through the media that shaped our lives, as our intro says.
This podcast has kept us going for 5 years through a lot of ups and downs, mostly downs in our lives. And we really want to thank our listener for sticking with us. It has helped us a lot. And this is a point we had never hoped we would get to. But there is, a little bit of light on the end of the horizon there, because we're not abandoning the podcast. So we're going to do what we can as we are able to put up the shorts that we've been putting up from previous episodes. If we're able to find time to do a special episode here and there, even if it's not going back to a regular schedule, we're going to attempt to do that. But we can't guarantee when that may happen. But make sure that if you want to keep up with us and see when we might put up a special episode, or definitely when we come back from hiatus, which we hope will be very temporary, make sure that you have us on auto download on your podcatcher, or have us subscribed on YouTube. Ring the little bell, as they say on YouTube. Make sure that you're following us on the social media platforms. We're on Facebook. We're on Blue Sky. You can see that throughout our normal outlets there. Just make sure that you've got us set up in your media, stuff, because we will let you know when we're back or when we do something special as we can. We're not intending to abandon the podcast. We just have to take a break for right now for some very unforeseen life circumstances.
Yeah, there's been so many podcasts that just die out without warning, or just like there's an episode and then there's nothing else. I We did not want that to be this podcast. We wanted to at least inform our listeners about what's going on. We didn't want to leave you all hanging. To closure, if some sort of closure, because we don't get a lot of that in life.
Not closure, just pause.
Yeah, I mean, I think closure was the wrong word, but something that we're not abandoning the listener, we're not abandoning the podcast. We're just life kicks you down sometimes, and we're so far down we can see Satan.
I'm looking up to see Satan at this point.
It's true. Once again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank each and every one of you who have joined us on our podcast journey. We will return. The magic will return. We just don't know when.
Remember, the magic is for everyone.
It only stops if you let it.
Fight the empire.